charge of design and product at Maurice LaCroix now since 6 years. So we are now working, completely changing our product portfolio. I think many of our consumers and also the market have seen that, the direction we're taking, with a lot of success, so that's very positive. My marketing background or my marketing competence makes me always think consumer first. Of course, I love, of course, artistic approach or view of design, but it is important to have success. You have to know your consumer. You have to design for your consumer. You don't have to design for yourself or just to create a stunning piece. And this is, I think, the strengths I bring in, and I'm thinking consumer. My inspiration comes from consumer. My inspiration comes from people, and out of which, of course, then I start thinking, creating, not only by myself, because I'm surrounded by a very competent team of 10 people, where, of course, we challenge each other, and of course, within Maurice LaCroix, everybody can come with an idea, and that's also something that we want to nurture, and we are nurturing within the brand, that we want people to bring ideas. We were looking for now a couple of years for a partnership, an international partnership that will give us, you know, this spectrum, this large spectrum towards, an international approach. And FC Barcelona came into place, and of course this is just stunning because FC Barcelona, basically, we can be proud by saying they selected us. You know, they have the choice, you know, to say, okay, let's work with this or with this one, or maybe with much more money behind. But this is what we liked also about the people working at Barcelona, and the philosophy that is behind is that we have exactly the same values. This year, basically, we wanted to close the circle of a manufacturer by developing, of course, our own assortment and oscillator. So this is an important step for the brand, and by doing so, we wanted really to bring something unique. I mean, in terms of design, in terms of executions, and highlight basically our the assortment and the oscillator. We redesigned completely the movement in order to have magnified the heart of this movement. We have two executions, limited executions. One which is a bit more classical. This is basically the approach we had also last year with the Seconde Mystérieuse. And another one that is more contemporary. We have this piece that is, of course, tremendously, I would say, contemporary at the first look. But if you go into the details, if you go into the finishing, it's a classic product. This piece, of course, has been presented for the first time last year. So, Seconde Mystérieuse, that, as I just mentioned, everything is skeleted. This is also one of our trademarks, contemporary skeleted watches. So we have black gold executions on the bridges, Grand Colimaçon, and for the first time we have a black execution. The two former limited editions were in white. So that's the main difference, and we have, of course, Arabic numbers applied to the skeleted dial. We did a very special unique piece for the Middle East from one of our customers, yes, based on this piece, which of course we keep it unique, no pictures, because it's from one specific customer. So with a baguette, beautiful baguette set with diamonds, so beautiful piece. But of course we are having more and more these kind of requests, and for special customers, for special collectors, we do these unique pieces for them. My last message is for women, and let's say it like this. The haut carré becomes also a lady's execution. I'm just saying one thing to every collectors, but now to the collectors in the Middle East. Start collecting now Maurice LaCroix, because you will see in the next 10 to 20 years, this brand is going to just be a revolution. Starting with the haut carré, the Seconde Mystérieuse, and now the Gravity. You need to have these 3 products in your collections, because more to come, especially 2015 will be an exciting year again.